The last film I watched with subtitles, Train to Busan, was good. I mean really good. I think even here we can put in the quote where I said that was phenomenal. That was phenomenal. So this has high hopes for this one. Let's crack on with it. Hello everyone and welcome to Never Seen, where I watch a film I've never seen before and then talk about it because that is content. And The Wailing is the latest in the series. Now The Wailing is a film, again, I haven't heard about. It's Korean, and to be honest with you, it looks alright. I actually have high hopes for this. However, this film already seems like it might be cursed because it's nearly 3 hours long. The last 3-hour film I watched was It Chapter 2. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! And I liked It Chapter 2. So, with this being, I believe it's 2 hours, 40 minutes. High hopes? High fucking hopes. Now, like always, I watch the trailer before I even do these videos, just so I can get some kind of idea about what the hell I'm getting myself into. I managed to find a trailer with subtitles, so that was kind of cool. But what I managed to find out pretty much was that there's this plague going around. There's this virus. It's turned up and they are pointing it all towards one person, a stranger who's just appeared, and it's all about finding out what the virus is and where did it come from and why is it happening. As always, we're going to turn this off. We're going to set the green screen up. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to watch the film, and later on I'm going to tell you about it when I come back. So therefore, my name is ALynchMedia and I have never seen The Wailing until now. The Wailing. The Wailing is 2 hours of fuck all and about 36 minutes. No, I'll be more generous. It's 2 hours of fuck all with 15 minutes of something's going to happen here, to be then followed by 21 minutes of, ooh, this could be building to something. This is probably the most boring film I've watched for this series so far. Don't get me wrong, do not get me wrong for a minute. I know what people are about to say. You can't say this, blah de blah de blah, cultural differences. The acting was shite. The way it was filmed was decent. I'm not going to complain. It looks nothing like The Train to Busan. The Train to Busan was a gorgeous film. It was shot perfectly. This film was shot basically, right the camera there, down it. That's how it felt like, that's how it came across. Some things worked, some things didn't. What did I think of the story? To be honest with you, a plague going around that's caused by this one guy who may or may not be a ghost. And then there's this other person who's just walking around like, who the fuck are you? And then there's this guy comes and he says he can resolve it all and he's trying to save the girl. And then it looks like, oh no, shit's going wrong. I liked what they tried to go with, but too fucking late. I wasn't invested. The acting was crap. Was just nah. The acting was appalling as well. No, I get with the different languages, the different pronunciations. You can't exaggerate like this. But again, compare it to Train to Busan. This film was incredible. It was perfectly performed. The portrayals of each character were excellent. The filming was good. The story was good. Yeah, zombies in a confined space, and I butchered the fact that it's a simple story, just made again in a new environment. But the settings, the surroundings, the characters built that story into what it was, and I gave that film high praise because it deserved high praise. This, nah. I felt like The Wailing was a huge missed opportunity because at the start I'm not connecting with our main character because our main character is a bitch. He's scared of everything. He's not going to test things. And by the end of it, it's supposed to be, oh, he's that courageous. He's going after it. Even at the ending, he bottles it and doesn't do what he was supposed to. But if I was going to review this quickly as a story and execution, the story, there's a village, there's this demon bollocks, there's this ghost plot, a shaman comes in, they bring religion into it for a little while. Who's a ghost, who's not a ghost, is someone good, are they bad, are they to blame for everything? This film was weird, it was off-putting. That's how I'd call it. It was off-putting from the very start. I'd say I got 20 minutes in when I turned the camera off and I'm sat here and my attention span... I tried my best to focus this film, but I just couldn't. It did not drag me in. It did not pull me towards this great story, and I think that's because it wasn't a great story. You don't get generous when I'm being distracted and I'd rather be doing other things. I'm sat there watching the film thinking about things I could do instead of reviewing a film. 1.5. Execution, as I said, it was shot bog standard, and because of that it's poor. The performances weren't the best. The daughter probably was one of the best characters in this. The shaman was decent. We follow with so many different patterns and it doesn't link up, it doesn't connect. They try to, but it just doesn't. So I'd give that a 1.52. This film gets a 3 out of 10 and is, in all sense of the words, rejected. This is probably one of the worst films I've watched. Gubble might be the worst game I've played for this channel, but The Wailing is quite possibly the worst film I've watched. And this is a man that watched The Bunnyman, because at least with The Bunnyman, I'm watching it going, how did they make this and why are there sequels? Yet I'm watching this film and going, I don't give a fuck if there was ever a sequel. This film bored the hell out of me. At least with Bunnyman, I kind of enjoy the films because I'm laughing at how bad it is. But with this, nah, sorry. Move along The Wailing. I'm on to the next film. And I can't believe I'm saying this. The final part of Never Seen Horror. If you haven't seen the original horror films that I've never seen video, go and check that out and you'll find out just exactly what that film is, because it is the final episode of Never Seen Horror. Which begs the question, what genre shall I look at next? I already looked at comic books I've never seen before, and I've already looked at Disney films I've never seen before. But if you want a series based on either of those, comment down below, like the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for supporting the Never Seen series, and I will see you next time, because my name is Ash Lynch, and I had never seen The Wailing. Until now.
Missing someone with all your